Hey, what's the deal? Miss your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording, it is 4:11 p.m. November 13th, 2025. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm here chilling. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm going to go grab a snack. I'm going to grab some milk. And I'm going to go grab a muffin. Oh, I love these muffins. These muffins are good. I got a cookies and cream muffin. It's so good. It's so good. Cookies and cream. Yeah, I mean, I took a picture of it. I'm gonna actually show it off on my community post right after I put this up. It's mad good. It is mad good. You want to know something though that's not good? Tony Khan and AEW's booking. So I reported this on my website, tagpwnews.blogspot.com. You know what I'm saying? I should put the link. Well, I don't know if YouTube will let me put the link of the article because I want to post links. Actually, what I'll do is you know what? I'll post it on my community page too. Fuck it. You know what I mean? I will post it. But what I'm gonna tell you is exactly why Tony Khan refuses to he refused to give up all power, which is not surprising. You know what I mean? Coming from a flock like him, you know what I mean? So, according to Fightful, right, it says, despite juggling the NFL duties, Tony Khan reportedly has no plans to step down from booking AEW. According to Fightful Select, Sean Ross Sapp, aka Sean Ross Bitch, confirmed that Khan remains the company's main booker and is adamant at keeping full creative control. Right? Let me take a bite of this muffin. You know what I mean? So that every bite I take is basically a shot to the AEW sickos ribs. Hold on. Sapp noted that Khan once joked, "If I'm sick, I'm gonna book. If I'm framed for a crime, I'll book from jail." While Khan listens to pitches from talent and staff, he ultimately makes every booking decision himself. AEW's creative process have been a defining part of its identity, giving wrestlers input, but keeping the final say in Khan's hands. Even with his commitments to the Jacksonville Jaguars, AEW remains Tony Khan's personal project, and he does not plan on letting that go anytime soon. I just had to take another bite. And you see why the product is the shit, it's the way it is, right? In the report it says, that, wrestlers given input, but Tony Khan gives the final say, right? If that's the case, right, then why the fuck doesn't he book, people like Britt Baker, huh? Why the fuck doesn't he book people like Danhausen? Huh? Why the fuck doesn't he book people like fucking Private Party? Why the fuck is he booking Mercedes Moné to win every single motherfucking match? Here's another bite. Hold on. Why is that, huh? Why is that? Why the fuck is it that, the Death Riders has been running roughshod in AEW television, huh? Why? Why? Why has it been like that? Huh? Why? Because it is four-eyed motherfucker. And remember, they have no creative team, right? Remember, Tony Khan doesn't believe in long-term booking. Remember, he said this himself. You know what I mean? Like, he's impatient. You know what I mean? The creative sucks. You know what I mean? Like, again, let me take a bite because I'm also going to dig, more deep into the guts of AEW. Hold on. This is the same guy who he booked debut talent to lose every single fucking time. Every time. How many free agents did Tony Khan sign this year, right? And he had them like shit. Okay? Josh Alexander. What happened to him? Okay, what happened to him? Fucking, Ace Austin. What happened to him? What happened to Ace Austin? Kevin Knight. What, jet speed? Huh? jet speed. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Again, this is the same fucking guy who views these people, right, as potential nobodies. And here's something else too. Hold on, because this is also going to dig deep into you motherfuckers. Hold on. You know, people shit on Jeff Cobb, right, for signing with WWE, right? You know, it's JC Mateo. Now he has face paint and everything. But he's on TV, though. You know what I mean? He's still in a prominent position, right? What about everyone else? You know what I mean? What about the Don Callis family? Huh? What about them? You know, Tony Khan got how many fucking people in that group? You know what I'm saying? And there's no explanation on how these fucking people joined the group. You know what I'm saying? You know, again, this is how he booked them. This is how Tony Khan books these fucking people. He got like fucking 20 people in the Don Callis family. 20. You know what I'm saying? And you want me to sit there. You really want me to sit there and say that Tony Khan is a creative genius? When in reality, not only he's not, but once Cody left, look what happened. Once Cody Rhodes bounced, you know what I mean? And you know, and you know, and the company shifted. It's been a completely different, you know, it's been a completely different, you know, ball game for All Elite Wrestling, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, fucking, you know, CM Punk and everything else, right? You know, Jericho. That's another thing too. That's another thing. Remember, wasn't he apparently talking creative? Wasn't Tony Khan talking creative with Jericho? Right? What the fuck happened? Looked like Jericho's out the door. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like we don't know what the fuck is really going on at AEW. Nobody does. You know what I mean? And for this man to still be part of creative, you know, oh, I can bounce two things at once. I can do the Jacksonville Jaguars and I can do AEW. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, the Jaguars are what? They're 5-4. You know what I mean? As I look at the AFC, you know, the AFC South, you know, the Colts is just, they're on a tear. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me see right now who's the best team in the fucking NFL. Because I'm a football fan too. You know what I mean? Like, right now it's the Patriots and the Colts and the Broncos. You know what I mean? Like, they both all of them got similar records. You know what I mean? The Pats is 8-2. You know what I mean? The Colts is 8-2. The Broncos is 8-2. You know what I mean? That's in the AFC. In the NFC, not so much. I mean, Philly, you know what I mean? Jalen Hurts is, you know, I mean, look, my Giants suck. My Giants suck. My Giants suck as bad as Tony Khan's creative. You know what I'm saying? And you want this motherfucker to write your fucking storylines? Remember, what happened to the men? They don't got creative freedom in AEW. No, the fuck they don't. You know why? Because if they did, right, Tony Khan would not only he would listen to their pitches, but he would take them, shits under heavy consideration, right? You know, this is why AEW was successful back in 2019. You know what I mean? Because it was a wrestler-friendly promotion. You know what I mean? It was a fucking wrestling-friendly promotion. And look at the shit that they were doing, right? You know, and I'm not gonna lie, that they were busting WWE's ass, right? But like I said, something happened there. Something happened along the way where everything just shifted and changed. Everything, right? And also, I just thought about something too. Hold on real quick. You know, it said in the report, now I just caught this. Either Sean Ross Sapp is a dumb fuck, or he said that Tony Khan listens to input from wrestlers, right? But in that report, it didn't say, he listens to stuff from all wrestlers, with the exception of the Elite. So is both Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks feeding Tony Khan, pitches, and he's saying no to them too? You got to think about that. Because again, on the report, let me go back to it. Okay? It says AEW's creative process has been a defining part of its identity, giving wrestlers input but keeping the final say in Khan's hands. So again, does that also mean that that the EVPs doesn't have power? They don't have power. If that's the case, they fall in the same line that everybody else falls in. And that's the problem with Tony Khan. You got to think. Fuck it. I'll throw Heyman in there. Like, again, people shitting about both creatives and such, but the difference. There's a difference, though. There's a massive difference. The difference is the morale. The morale is the difference. You know what I'm saying? If Tony Khan is letting Jon Moxley do this stupid fucking Death Riders angle and such, and we know Jon Moxley, let me tell you something, right, about Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley is a shit creative guy. He's a shit creative guy, B. You know what I mean? He's a shit creative guy. So the fact that all these things are happening, apparently this is his idea. The Death Riders was his fucking idea. You know what I mean? And then, and they still went with the motherfucker. They still went with the shit, right? So if you're going to sit there and say that, the future is bringing AEW in Tony Khan's hands, man, you must be smoking some good fucking glue, boy. You must be sniffing some good ass shit. Because, man, oh fucking man. I don't know what and people who think that this is good, y'all motherfuckers are delusional. There's delusions there. You know what I mean? Like, DOI, delusions are grander, man. I'm sorry, DOG. You guys are dogs, man. You guys are dogs. Delusion are grander, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna let Tony Khan is not giving up he's not giving up. He's worse than Vince. He's worse than Vince. This motherfucker's worse than Vince. And then here's the other thing too. And again, not a lot of people are thinking about this too. This nigga's also doing creative for Ring of Honor. You know what I'm saying? He's doing creative for Ring of Honor. So basically, this motherfucker has 3 things on his plate. Threats. 3. You know what I mean? Like come on, B. That you can't be fucking, come on, son. That you can't be this stupid. Like, come on. And again, you're going to have AEW sickos. I'm pretty sure someone's going to say something under the comment section that's going to be like, oh, well, Tony Khan's a creative genius and such. Motherfucker, did you look at the product this year? This shit is horrible. 2025 is trash for AEW. 2024 was bad. It was real bad. 25 is worse. And 26 is even going to be more worse, nigga. It's going to be more worse. You know what I mean? Like, come on, B. You can't be this fucking dumb. Man, oh man. Woohoo! Boy, I don't know what to tell you, man. But the reason why this company is dying is Tony Khan. But the sickos don't want to admit it. You know what I mean? They're not going to sit there and say, oh yeah, Tony Khan's creative sucks. We need something new. They're gonna, you motherfuckers are gonna get served with any fucking thing this nigga cooks, and you're gonna eat it. Why? Because you're afraid to tell the truth about Tony Khan. You're afraid of, you're afraid. You're afraid to tell Tony Khan like it is. You know what I mean? Shout to the wrestlers that got balls, man. Shout to the wrestlers that tell Tony Khan to his fucking face, your creative is trash, nigga. You know what I mean? Shout to Britt Baker. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure, you know what I mean? That she tells Tony Khan that, whatever pictures that you got from me, shit was garbage. You know what I mean? Miro. Fucking Miro. Miro told fucking Tony Khan that, whatever the fuck you got is garbage. Ricky Saints said the same shit. You know what I mean? Penta did too. You know what I mean? Shout to all of them. Anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be coming with another video tonight. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.